Good morning, everybody, and this is your Forex day trade setups for today. So, Euro USD. If you've been watching the index videos, I've asked you to pay attention here as well. So, quickly, we have a flag, and that is basically a bull flag. That bull flag target is roughly from the first point. So, let's put both these levels in. That's your bull flag target there. So that is sitting up here at 107.244 and 107.460. Now we had a break to the downside. Now typically when you break structure like this, you break a bull flag or a bear flag, doesn't matter, but you break them to the opposite direction they should break, there's only a 70% chance or 75%, 25% chance of it actually going on a tear. The rest of the time it typically comes back into the flag, and then you have a stronger probability of it breaking the structure to the upside and hitting the target pretty quickly and sometimes accelerating. So what we're seeing here is not conducive to the markets falling. What we're seeing here is a bit of structure that is forming that is allowing us to look a little bit further. So we need to watch structure higher up. So if I drop down to the 1 hour, you're going to see a very interesting picture here on the 1 hour. It was a strong day yesterday. Got above the previous day's high, ever so slightly there. So this was the previous day here. So big down, big up. So if you look at that on the daily, that is an engulfing, massive engulfing bottom outside of the flag. Look at my oscillators, everything here, and in an upward trend as well with the moving averages. So something is brewing, definitely. And I would be paying attention to this area here. So we haven't come back to test it, but I'd definitely be paying attention to 105.802, and probably worth just having a 15-minute chart open to watch this. So either paying attention to that, or what we're doing is we're paying attention to that swing high there. So I'm looking for a move above it, build a base, attack this previous high of yesterday, and then if we break through that, we're pretty much going to be breaking the flag as well, which should get us going up to the next level, which is all the way up here at 107.244. So pay attention to this. There's some fairly decent structure here. I could turn and come down to the downside, but that's fine. We're only looking for the break. When we see the break, we'll be looking for the structure. Moving on to US dollar Japanese yen, and that's on the 8 hour. Consolidation, and then exhaustion bar, and we just went sideways. We did highlight this level yesterday, 136.079. At the moment, doesn't look very convincing. Is a bit of attempt at a flag here. So this is now totally against what we're seeing on Euro USD. So for me, this is a sit on hands. This was a strong move up. Two ways about that, but what we had on Euro USD was a strong move up, or strong move down, strong move up. So this is strong move up and then flag. But if you look at it on the daily, that is an inside bar, exhaustion bar to structure, inside bar, and we are still in a bearish trend here at the moment. So remember, it's not up, or it's not down until it's down, or not up till it's up. And at the moment we've had a fairly strong downtrend. We've broken the trend line, but that doesn't necessarily mean we need to find support and a higher low before it starts turning into something different. Look at the grouping of the oscillators here. This is tired, very, very tired. So this one I'm definitely sitting on my hands. It's not as clear cut as what I see on Euro USD, but this level here is still very much in play. 136.079. So you could see a break and retest of that, and then you're going to be looking for these gaps. The gap up here. Let's check on the 15 minutes here. So you're going to see. Sorry, no, it's not a gap. It's not a gap. So that looked like a gap, but it's definitely not. So that's all nicely closed and structured. So there's no structure here. There's no magnets here. So what you'd be looking at, bottom of this flag at the moment, which would be around 135.736. Break through that, then you're looking for a move to the downside. But again, remember, a break to the downside, the probability of it continuing on a tear is very low. So you'd expect it to come back, then reject, fight around here, then eventually give way, and then the structure falls away. Anyway, that's kind of my view there. So I'm set on hands here. We'll rather focus on Euro USD. Moving on to British Pound Japanese Yen, and pretty much a similar pattern here on this pair as well. We've had a big strong break to the upside. Obviously, what we're looking for, sorry, that's the hour. Let's get here. So obviously what we're looking for is a pullback onto structure. So I just want to use one of these levels here. That's my structure that I'm looking at, 163825, for a continuation to the upside. Remember, we've still got this measured move in play, so we're looking for a move to 168066 in the medium term. So drop down to the hour, have a look what happened yesterday. We had the flag, we came back onto the structure. It was a half decent move there, then we had this little close below, but as I always say to you, keep 2 or 3 levels in play, and you can see there was your first level. We didn't get above that pin bar, so it was null and void. Look for the next level. There's the next level there, and look there. Nice pin bar, engulfing bar. You could have waited for the structure to finish. As soon as it closed, put your stop in, your entry there, stop there. So it's 240 point stop loss for 1,400 point gain. So I'm looking for pullback onto structure. That is 163825. Should give us an opportunity to buy. First target is going to be 164511. Get above that, then it's just stop to entry and wait. It won't go there in a straight line, but it will sort of zigzag like this until it gets there. So then we just need to look for structure to the right. And if I am correct, there's lots. So you can just put all these levels in. That would be the first actual target there. It would be 165. Where's it? 165,550, and then each one of these inside tails here are going to offer resistance. So that's kind of the view that I've got at the moment. Lastly, Euro British Pound, and we were looking at this flag yesterday. We've got a fairly decent break of the flag now, below the moving averages. Oscillators crossed over, so I suspect we are looking for a continuation down here. So at the moment, what I want to be doing is I want to be looking for an area to reject. And if you look at yesterday, see there, if you just come down to 50 minutes, you're going to see this a lot clearer. So that was the structure during the video. You can see as the market opened, yeah, it got a bit volatile, but look there, hanging man on a level. Not a pattern I always look for, but anyway, hanging man, then you got a bit of a gap down, and this solid engulfing bar here. So that was a reasonably good bit of structure here for a move to the downside. We did try bounce off this trend line, then we came back to try and test it. So for me, I'm looking for continuation down. It's just going to be messy. So let's just get a couple of levels in here. I think that should be enough. So I'm looking to see what happens at 087985 and also 087933. So I'm looking for a rejection in this area for a move to the downside. Don't be too surprised if it gets past this level and then goes all the way up to something like that, which would also be a fairly decent rejection area. So that would be 088093. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. But to be honest, I think of the 4 pairs, the British Pound Japanese Yen looks really strong, and Euro USD also looks like a strong entry there. So those are the 2 that I'd be watching this morning. Bigger picture here is we are in a range. So if we do start dropping below this area here properly, it should fall like a stone, and it's going to basically give us a measured move down in this area here of 087369. And if I just go back to the 8 hour, you'll see that lines up quite nicely with what happened down here. Okay, anyway, that's kind of my view for today. Hope it helps, and we will catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.